in the game.
Hello, it's great to be with you, and I don't think anybody is going to complain, especially about the weather. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting next to me, ready to provide all the tactical and technical analysis, is the former England attacker, Sue Smith. And with kick-off just moments away, we really should be in for a magnificent occasion. It's Real Madrid, and they face Köln.
It's great to be here. I think it's important that both teams are focused from the off, though, and they start quickly. But I'd love to see some goals. Hopefully I've not just cursed it.
Pull it, and he's outdone himself. Wonderful save there. Well, no luck in terms of finding the target. Emmanuel Petit. Mbappe with it. Well, it would have been spectacular had it gone in, but was that the best choice?
Oh, it's the wrong option. No accuracy on that whatsoever.
Zinedine Zidane. Eusebio. Now Zidane. And it's with Eusebio. Good use of the ball, but can they trouble the defence? Fabregas. And Puyol with it. Rafinha. It's with Petit. No-nonsense clearance. Rafinha. Pullet has it. Here's Rafinha. Oh, dealt with by the goalkeeper. Must take the lead here. A goal on the back of sustained pressure. Now they deservedly hold the advantage.
Well, here's the replay, and what a strike this is. He gets so much power behind it. The keeper has no chance.
And back underway. 1-0 it is. Zinedine Zidane. Dembele on the ball. Easing the pressure there. Well, it takes confidence to try your luck from that sort of distance.
He's so unlucky not to score. I didn't think he'd shoot from there, but nearly got his rewards.
So the whistle then. We're up the halfway stage in this match. Away they go again. Second half is underway here. Fabregas. Working away patiently, looking for an opening. It could have been awkward for the goalkeeper. And he clears the danger. Zinedine Zidane. Dembele. Here's Rafinha. They need to get tighter. It was a fine challenge, but a corner given. Well, the keeper had to intervene under a bit of pressure there. Eusebio, he's in behind. Given away by Fabregas. The referee spotted the little nick on the way through, so a throw-in coming up. Well, Real Madrid are going to make the change now. Mbappe. Zinedine Zidane. Mbappe with it. Well, we're inside the final 15 minutes. Dembele. It's with Erdogan. Can he make it count? It's got to be. Can he finish them off? In it goes to increase their advantage. And will that be the goal that ends up securing it for them?
Well, we can see it here again, and it's pinpoint delivery into the danger zone. And I couldn't see him missing from there. He made a strong connection. It's a nice goal, that.
And with play stopped, they will make the change now. 2-0 now, and back underway. Petit. And so into the final 5 minutes. Could pull one back here. And there it is. All in the melting pot now. And what a finale we could have in store for us.
Here it is again, and he catches this so well. It's a great technique. The power just takes it past the goalkeeper.
So the ball is rolling again. 2-1 the scoreline. Mbappe, and the referee says that will do it. It's the end of the game, and it's a victory for Real Madrid. Their fans are going to be happy with this.
Yeah, well, it really could have gone either way. It was so competitive for much of the game, but they kept pushing, kept believing, and probably deserved the winner in the end.
And a warm welcome on what is a fine day for football. I'm delighted to be able to report. To provide tactical analysis is Sue Smith. And no question, this ought to be a game that gets pulses racing. It's Iceland, and they take on Real Madrid.
It's a real pleasure to be here. It's been buzzing ahead of kick-off. Let's hope the football lives up to the atmosphere.
Hazard. That's a good-looking run from Eden Hazard. Clearance left a bit to be desired. Well, they survived the attack. Rafinha. Here's Rafinha. Zinedine Zidane. It's with Hamšík. And he's made headway. And a goal! They start as they mean to continue. They make the opening statement.
Well, here we can see it again, and he probably won't get an easier finish than that. But there was never any doubt that he put that one away.
So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Toni Kroos. Bale. Now with Hamšík. Gullit. Oh, what an opportunity. Might finish now. And it's in. Real Madrid firmly in charge here.
Well, here we can see it again, and this is what he's capable of given the time and space. Earlier, it's a wonderful solo effort, though.
So underway again, and a 2-0 advantage here. Gullit. Toni Kroos. Zinedine Zidane. Emmanuel Petit. Marek Hamšík. Now with Hamšík. That shot had more than a bit of oomph behind it.
Well, he's certainly full of confidence to attempt a shot from there, and it's really close to going in.
Hamšík. Zinedine Zidane. Mbappe. Fine run from Mbappe. Oh, a sensational save!
Yeah, it is. What a fantastic save that is. He shows great power and agility to get to it. Certainly one for the show reel.
And just wide with the header. Emmanuel Petit. Zinedine Zidane. Gullit. Opportunity. Clear deflection and a corner now. And the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. And the ball rolling again after what was a dazzling first 45 from Real. Can they repeat that in the second half? He's in control, Eden Hazard. Still possibilities. Managed to get it out of there. Mbappe. He's in here. A goal! And it seems they're truly cruising to victory here.
Well, here we can see it again, and it's a really cool finish. He didn't overthink it, just made his mind up and slotted it home.
Well, on they go again, and Real very much in control. Hazard. Michael Owen. And snuffed out the danger immediately. And now here's Vanja Milinkovic-Savic. Alphonso Davies. Hazard. On to Cha. And a chance for Eden Hazard. Oh, a superb save. So two substitutes to come on in one go. On a corner like that, every goalkeeper's dream, really. Zambrotta. Nesta. Owen with it. And teammates around him. Gullit. A glorious chance. And there it is. A goal. But will it be purely a consolation at this stage of the proceedings? They haven't been at their best.
Well, we can have another look at this. It's a brilliant strike. He makes great contact with the ball, and the goalkeeper just watches it fly past him.
Both substitutes have been getting ready. Will come on at the same time. No shortage of goals in this match. 3-1. Gullit. Zinedine Zidane. Here's Rafinha. Mbappe. Can he take advantage? And a goal to put the final stamp on it. That will do it.
Well, here's the replay. Despite lots of pressure from the defender, he manages to hold him off, gets his shot away. It's a good goal, that.
Goals in plentiful supply. So there goes the final whistle. Real Madrid victorious, and their fans are going to be happy with this.
Well, it was a very assured performance, wasn't it? Particularly impressed with their play going forward. They were really lively and almost cutting through at will at times. The result never in much doubt.
Hello and welcome, and I can tell you it was a dry walk to the gantry today. No rain in sight. I'm Derek Ray, and my commentary partner for this one is the former England international Sue Smith. And with kick-off just moments away, we really should be in for a magnificent occasion. It's Real Madrid versus Barcelona.
Well, both managers will be reminding the players that it's important to get off to a quick start, really attack the opposition and put them on the back foot from the off. Hopefully we'll get a good game.
Gullit. Well read to ease the pressure. Kenny Dalglish. And the post getting in the way. And problem solved for now. Good work from Barca to make sure possession changed hands. Well, he was certainly up for the long-range shot, wasn't he?
Certainly full of confidence, and to attempt the shot from there, that was close.
Michael Laudrup. Now Zidane. Rafinha. Might really be able to trouble them here. Stam. Dalglish now. Messi. Gullit. Dembele. Dembele! And up for grabs off the keeper. Gyökeres. On to Gyökeres. Tanaka. Promising move. Surely! And Lionel Messi has scored! The opening goal of the contest. Such a boost.
If we watch this again, his movement is good as it has been all game. And although you'd expect him to finish it, he's still got to keep his cool, which he certainly did.
So underway again here, 1-0 the score. Mbappe. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. And the referee sounding the second half into action. It's Barcelona with the lead here. And not quite accurate enough.
It's not a bad effort, but they're still looking to extend the lead here.
Petit. Now Zidane. Marek Hamšík. And a tidy tackle. That's a good-looking ball. And it's in! A goal for Barcelona. They are the team in charge.
Here we can see it again, and this is really good strength. He uses his body well, and once he gets a yard, he finishes it nicely.
And the ball is moving again. 2-0 is how it stands. Rafinha. Gullit. Marek Hamšík. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Could reduce the deficit. Keeper was there to meet it. Well, they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. And got rid of it. Victor Gyökeres. Just the challenge that was required. And that'll be a Barcelona ball. Substitution for Real Madrid. And cleared away. Rafinha. Here's Mbappe. And well positioned to clear.
Well, as you can see here, this is really careless. And if you do that in this area of the pitch, it's only a matter of time before you concede. They'll be so disappointed, but they're going to have to put that mistake out of their heads for the rest of this game.
And Messi in full control of the ball here. But the danger averted for now. And just 5 minutes remaining.
Well, just listen to the atmosphere. The fans certainly still believe that they can get something from the game, and they want just one last push.
And that is that. Very satisfying from the Barca point of view. A victory here. What did you think of their overall display?
Yeah, both teams give absolutely everything. There was a real intensity to the game, but I think the moments of quality just give them the edge, and they deserve the results.
And a warm welcome on what is a fine day for football, I'm delighted to be able to report. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, ready to provide tactical analysis, is Sue Smith. And no question, this ought to be a game that gets pulses racing. It's Real Madrid facing Real Madrid.
It's great to be here. I think it's important that both teams are focused from the off, though, and they start quickly. But I'd love to see some goals. Hopefully I've not just cursed it.
Kylian Mbappe. Plenty of support here. Now they can reorganise. Zinedine Zidane. Kylian Mbappe. Must take the lead here. And a goal! Now they've broken through. 1-0 here.
Well, we can have another look at this. It's a brilliant strike. He makes great contact with the ball, and the goalkeeper just watches it fly past him.
Well, the action underway. Can Real find a response now? Zinedine Zidane. Now, Son. And on to Jairzinho. Real find themselves in a position of menace. Moving the ball nicely, looking for that final pass. Oh, big moment! Straightforward piece of goalkeeping. Ruud Gullit. Mbappe. Plenty of support here. Well, a bit of an unforced error, and it's going to be a throw. So, deflection, and it will be a throw-in. Eusebio. And a textbook interception. Zinedine Zidane. Kylian Mbappe. Real chance. And a goal it is for Real Madrid. They are on a victory course.
Well, here it is again, and he's just so composed in front of goal. Decides to just caress it past the goalkeeper, who can do little about it.
So the ball rolling again at 2-0. That is that for the first half here.
Coming up half-time, there will be a display from the Street Dog display team. The same seats for that.
So into the second half, and you can't really put it any other way. A huge gulf in quality between the sides in the first 45. Will we see a response from Real? Out of play, Real Madrid throw here. Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. Marek Hamšík. Dembele. Here's Rafinha. It did look on for them, but not to be. "30 minutes left for play. Looking to get back into it. Well, it takes confidence to try your luck from that sort of distance.
He's so unlucky not to score. I didn't think he'd shoot from there, but nearly got his reward.
Could pull one back here. And there is the goal! Well, that changes the equation, and they have the momentum now.
Well, here's the replay, and probably one of the simpler finishes you'll see this week. From that sort of range, there was never really any doubt that he'd put it away.
So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture. Well, 2-1 it is here. Martin Ødegaard. 20 minutes to go in this one. Rafinha. Zidane on the ball. Here's Rafinha. Now Zidane. Well, the accuracy wasn't quite there.
That's a pretty good effort. It's not far away. Still a great chance to increase their lead, though. Well, they've worked so hard to be in front here, and that's been recognised by the supporters. They just need to hold on now. There's not long left.
Emphasis on the clearance, a good one. Real Madrid attacking, and they have to give it a go with time not on their side. This could square the game. Oh, a goal! An equaliser in the closing stages.
Well, let's have a look at this again. It's a sweet connection, generates so much power. Not many goalkeepers would keep that out.
And there goes the final whistle. Hello, it's great to be with you, and no problems at all on the weather front as we get ready for this match. I'm Derek Ray, and joining me to provide expert analysis is Sue Smith. And no question, this ought to be a game that gets pulses racing. It is Bayern Munich, and they take on Real Madrid.
I think it's so important that both teams start on the front foot, take the game to the opposition, and an early goal would certainly settle any nerves.
Shah. Now Son. Now with Cha. Well, a really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. Kylian Mbappe. It's with Petit. It's a splendid run by Mbappe. And a goal right off the bat. No wonder they're jumping for joy.
Another look now, and you can see he's under all sorts of pressure here. He's done well, though, to fend them off. Really strong play and a good finish, too.
Well, as Bayern get the ball moving again, how will they react? Marcelo. This is looking threatening. The clearance wasn't decisive. Well, an excellent piece of goalkeeping anticipation. Hamšík. Mbappe. Hidetoshi Nakata. And he might be through here. Technically offside, but not by a lot. Dembele. And away by Marcelo. Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance. Modric. Nakata. That is that for the first half here.
With the club secretary please note, Mr. Moon has left the building.
The ball moving again. Real have the lead, but they won't be taking anything for granted. Emmanuel Petit. Chabun Kun. The ball with Luka Modric. Now with Cha. Looking for that final pass and for that chance to level the game. A powerful effort, but not threatening the goalkeeper, and he'll be disappointed. And Bayern will change personnel now. Rudhurit. So a half an hour remaining. Good use of the ball, but can they trouble the defence? Moving the ball really well here. Well, pass after pass, maybe they can chisel an opportunity. Well, they were very patient, but they no longer have the ball. Karim Benzema. Now with Musiala. Benzema. Promising move this from Bayern. Keeping the ball moving. Oh, and the flag goes up.
Well, he just gets caught ball watching. Needs to be more alive. You've got to work harder to stay onside.
Son. Hidetoshi Nakata. Mbappe. 10 minutes to go. Rafinha. Into the advanced position. And they're still in with a shout. Thanks to the keeper just then.
Oh, the keeper does well. Just about keeps them in this. Not long to go, so they'll really have to push to get something from this.
He succeeds in clearing it. They might. And there it is, the final whistle. Disappointment for Bayern Munich and the many fans around the world. Not exactly what they had in mind. I wonder what you thought of it all.
Well, they were just a bit off it today, weren't they? Sometimes that happens. They need to reflect and learn from it and then look to bounce back in the next game.
Hello and welcome, and I can tell you it was a dry walk to the gantry today, no rain in sight. I'm Derek Ray, and joining me for commentary is the former England international Sue Smith. And if this game lives up to its billing, we're in for a riveting occasion. It's Real Madrid, and they take on Real Madrid.
Well, being in and around the ground before kick-off, the fans are buzzing. They can't wait for this game, so hopefully it's a fast-paced, entertaining match.
Marek Hamšík. Zinedine Zidane. And now here's Vanja Milinkovic-Savic. And losing out, Iniesta. Dembele. Bullet has it. Well, quite simply not precise enough from that position. Frank Lampard. Lampard with it. On to Bale. Lampard. Still passing it around with authority. Well, he was a long way from goal, but that didn't seem to bother him.
Well, he's certainly full of confidence to attempt a shot from there, and it's really close to going in.
Andres Iniesta. Frank Lampard. Now with Bale. Not completely out of trouble here. Cleared away. Rafinha. Well, so close in the end, and from such a long way out.
Well, he surprised everyone, including me. It's a decent effort, you've got to say.
Eusebio. Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game.
Racism will not be tolerated in any form, and offenders will be removed from the stadium.
Second half begins with room for improvement on multiple fronts. Xavi. What can Real do from this position? Oh, yes! You cannot strike them any better than that! Brilliant goal!
Well, here's the replay, and I thought he was going to pass it, but what do I know? Because this is a great strike. Such a long way out. What a goal that is.
So the action continues. Will there be a quick response from Real? Marek Hamšík. Kylian Mbappe. Making progress is Kylian Mbappe. Clearance needed to be better. Well, we're into the final half hour. And he read it well, intercepting it. Dembele. Chance for Dembele. And it's in! Beyond the goalkeeper, Real Madrid are level.
Well, if we see it again, he's placed that with such accuracy. The goalkeeper couldn't get anywhere near it. Such a nice finish, that.
So underway again, following the goal that made things level. Heung-min Son. So plenty of forward momentum from Real Madrid here. Must take the lead here. And a goal! A significant deflection. And no wonder the goalkeeper is looking up at the sky in disbelief.
Well, we can see it again, and it's clearly a deflection that takes it past the keeper. It catches him off guard, and he can't adjust his feet to make the save.
Substitution time it is here. Martin Ødegaard. It's with Ødegaard. Just 10 minutes remaining here.
Well, they haven't been at their best, but this game's far from over. The fans are just reminding them of that. You've got to think that they'll have at least one more decent chance before the final whistle.
And a really good diving stop. If they can score again from this corner, it probably would be the end of the story. And the substitution will occur now. And there goes the final whistle. It ends in defeat for Real Madrid, much to the disappointment of their supporters.
Yeah, just not at the levels that we're used to from them. They looked a little bit sluggish from the start, to be honest. They'll be disappointed with that, and they'll certainly look to bounce back quickly.
Hello, it's great to be with you. And no problems at all on the weather front as we get ready for this match. And Derek Ray here on the commentary gantry, joined by Sue Smith, who'll provide all the tactical observations. And with the game just... It's Real Madrid, and they take on Real Madrid.
I'm anticipating a good match today. It's important they get off to a good start, play their way into the game, be confident on the ball, and hopefully we won't be disappointed.
Zinedine Zidane, and he's broken free. Lucio did well defensively. Charlton. Zidane on the ball. Dembele on the ball. Bobby Charlton. Great opportunity. Corner given to Real Madrid. Can he put them in front? And it's in! 1-0. They've breached the defence.
Well, just watch this. Everything begins with that whipped-in cross. And what a superb finish too. He got himself free and beats the keeper well.
1-0 then. Gullit. Laudrup on the ball. Given away by Real Madrid. Attacking possibilities for Real. Can he put it away? Great movement. It's gone in. Well, they're really in the mood here. Can they be stopped?
Here's the replay, and he does well to find space, but you'd always expect him to score from that sort of range.
So underway again, and a 2-0 advantage here. Gullit. Marek Hamšík. Confident looking run from Hamšík. And the danger clear. Eusebio. And a tidy challenge. Dembele. Gullit. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game.
Coming up half-time, don't forget we'll be having a lucky raffle, and also don't forget the lucky programme draw.
And the ball rolling again after what was a dazzling first 45 from Real. Can they repeat that in the second half? Confident attacking play. Oh, useful ball. And the flag has gone up here, offside the decision. Chiellini. And on to Lucio. Alphonso Davies. And into the last 30 minutes now. Well, can they prise them open now? But I'm not sure everyone expected that sort of approach from there.
Well, he's had a look where the keeper was. There's no pressure on the ball and thought, why not? I'll have a go. That was close.
Alphonso Davies. Dembele on the ball. And getting across to stop it. So a personnel change then. High pressing. He won't soon forget. Absolutely right out of the top drawer.
Well, we're not going to get tired of seeing this, are we? Think he surprised most of us taking the shot on from there, not least the keeper. It's a superb strike, though, and this is probably a contender for goal of the month.
Well, on they go again, and Real very much in control. Bergkamp. Gullit. Alphonso Davies. Will it be? So, a Real Madrid corner. Now, they're going to alter things. Here's the substitution. Well, no danger now. Dembele. And so into the final 5 minutes. Rafinha. Kylian Mbappe. And there it is, a goal. But will it be purely a consolation at this stage of the proceedings? They haven't been at their best.
Well, here's the replay, and what a run this is. They just couldn't get anywhere near him, and then he manages to keep his cool at the end and finishes it off well.
And the substitution will occur now. The final whistle, and not to be for Real Madrid. They have to accept defeat. What did you think of their performance as a whole?
They certainly weren't at their best today. The passing just wasn't incisive enough. They kept getting caught in possession, and they'll know a big improvement's needed for the next time out.
Hello and welcome, and I can tell you it was a dry walk to the gantry today, no rain in sight. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting next to me, ready to provide all the tactical and technical analysis, is the former England attacker, Sue Smith. And we're fully convinced this game will live up to its billing. It's Real Madrid against Paris Saint-Germain.
Well, I'm sure both managers will have given them the final instructions. Go out and give it their all. Hopefully, that'll be enough for a positive result. I'm looking forward to this one.
Zinedine Zidane. PSG recovering possession well. Rio Ferdinand. Gullit. Anthony. Now with Xavi. Pavel Nedved. Well, so close in the end, and from such a long way out.
Well, he surprised everyone, including me. It's a decent effort, you've got to say.
Gullit. Zinedine Zidane. Ruud Gullit. Well, that's how to put in a clean tackle. Nedved. And PSG pushing forward with options available. Eto'o. And handshake with the clearance. Rafinha. And he might be through here. Mbappe. Real chance. And there it is, the breakthrough. That will do nicely.
Well, if we watch this again, it's all about the run. You've got to question the defending, but I don't want to take anything away from his superb individual goal.
So the action continues. Will there be a quick response from Real? Pavel Nedved. Anthony. Might be a chance here. Well, without wanting to put too fine a point on it, that goes down as a tame effort and easy for the keeper. Given away by Real Madrid. That is that for the first half here.
Coming up half-time, don't forget we'll be having the Lucky Raffle, and also don't forget the Lucky Programme draw.
Well, it's advantage PSG after the first 45, but a long way from being decided. Still, there is work to do. Well, it wasn't a high percentage chance to add to their advantage, but an opportunity nonetheless.
Well, that's unlucky. It's not far away, but they'll be hoping that they don't rue these missed opportunities.
Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance. Rafinha. Anthony. Nedved. Now, what can Paris Saint-Germain do from this position? And clears the danger. Mbappe. Now Zidane. And going for pure power from a long way out.
He's so unlucky not to score. I didn't think he'd shoot from there, but nearly got his rewards.
Emmanuel Petit. Hamsik. Pullet has it. Zidane on the ball. Rafinha. Now with Xavi. Nedved. A quarter of an hour remaining here. Kylian Mbappe. If they can score again from this corner, it probably would be the end of the story. Here it is now, a substitution. Well, another corner following on from the last one. And he did what he had to do defensively. Dembele. Well, they're nearly there, PSG. They're almost over the line. They want a victory. Are they going to get it?
Yeah, they're just about edging it overall. It's been a real tight game, this. Not that many chances for either side. Just got to see how the final few minutes pan out.
And there goes the final whistle. It ends in defeat for Real Madrid, much to the disappointment of their supporters.
Yeah, it was a real below-par performance from them. They never really got going, did they? They certainly need to move on quickly and pick up for the next game.